Dear brothers, I am Adama. Let's continue with the comments on chapter 15 of the book 1 of Telos. This chapter is dedicated to redwoods. Many wonder why Father or Mother God made such a diverse planet, why so many species of plants and animals, what's the point? Many have the same function, but why so much variety? Father or Mother God, in His infinite wisdom, created an environment in total balance, and this balance is dependent on the climate, the position of the rivers, the position of the sea. Every plant on this planet has its function, its structure is linked to everything that happens to the planet. In the same way, you were created with the same elements as the planet, otherwise you would die because you would have nothing to feed on. The food that Gaia, planet Earth, gives to all humans is enough to keep them alive and healthy, because they come from the same structure as the planet itself. Then what happens? After the fall of consciousness in human civilization, the break in the connection with the source also brings other breaks in connection, including the connection with Mother Earth. Man thinks he is superior to everything, superior to the earth, superior to animals, and thinks he can do what he wants and what he supposedly believes is for his evolution. And the entire process of imbalance on the planet begins to happen. So all that balance created by Father or Mother God to keep his mountains upright, without any type of collapse, to keep his rivers clean without anything filling the bed they pass through, causing them to overflow, all this balance was broken. The rubbish thrown into your seas kills the animals that exist there and brings all sorts of problems to yourselves. Today you eat fish that are completely contaminated by the waste thrown into the oceans. You have created a chain of self-destruction. Yes, we are aware that all of this was very well designed, very well planned, but we always noticed that you liked it. You have always attacked the planet without mercy or mercy. Many may respond, but we didn't have the awareness we have today. We agree with that too, but it's important to know that your souls always knew what the planet was, that it was a living spirit, a living being. What do you think a lifeless orb would be? Nothing would flourish, no food would come out of the bowels of the earth for human consumption, the air would be dirty because there would be no wines, there would be nothing, it would be a completely inhospitable world for you humans. So this has always been a living being that gave everything it had to humans. And you deforest, you kill animals, in favor of a development that is killing them, not making them evolve. The cry of the redwoods is just a part of what man decides to do for the planet. It destroys its insides, contaminates its waters, its air, but everything is moving towards evolution. Some today have woken up to the problem, they are fighting for the planet. It seems that at this moment the souls have remembered where they actually lived millennia ago, they are trying to do their part, but unfortunately it is like a chemical reaction, it starts and it is very difficult to stop it, almost impossible. So you have been fueling a great chemical reaction that is bringing results today. No, Gaia is not vengeful. Gaia is pure love, if it weren't for her she would have already extinguished humans from her surface. Because what you have already done to her, she would not have the slightest reason to keep them alive in her body, but she kept them and continues to feed them, continues to nourish them in every way. And what do you give back? More imbalance, more depredation, more degradation. And what does man hope to gain from all this? Balance, the supposed evolution? You are already seeing the results. What is happening on your planet today is a set of situations. They are the results of the reactions that you provoked, of the imbalance caused, added to the changes on the planet for ascension. Yes, Gaia needs to have energy to ascend. She is immense and she needs all the positive energy possible to make the ascension. And to do this, she needs to eliminate a lot of negative energy, transmuting part by part. So, all of this you are living now and you will live more and more. Each one reaping what they sowed. Each one reaping their own negligence in relation to the planet, their own negligence in relation to everything that happened. You may say, no, I have never cut down a tree, but what did you do to prevent another from being cut down? Maybe nothing. You feel uncomfortable, you are indignant, but what do you do? So, don't look to the heavens asking why what is happening. Each one will reap his share, each one will reap everything he sowed, some more, others less, because the big decisions made by those who govern this planet, they know exactly why they did all this, and they will reap the rewards. Now, you who got carried away, you who never did anything, you who simply think it's absurd, but don't get out of your chair to do anything, don't act, don't try to change anything, you will also reap, because your inertia helped everything to continue happening. You did nothing to stop it. And don't tell me that you didn't have a conscience. Conscience is something innate in your souls. I would say it was more comfortable to let yourself be carried away by everything, live what they presented to you, live the supposed development, evolution, but what brought you to where? It brought you to addictions, drugs, totally contaminated food, illnesses, total imbalance. Is this evolution? Is this effectively having balance? Obviously not. So each one of you will reap, nothing will go unnoticed. It's not revenge, it's return, it's the law of action and reaction, there is no escaping it, there is no way to say, I have nothing to do with it. Everyone has it, everyone has it. Every chemical powder that you put on earth to make your crops more beautiful, bigger, and more profitable, you are planting there, and you will harvest every gram of what you used in Gaia's soil. Nothing in Gaia's soil needs supplements to grow. If there are contaminations and plagues, man himself created, they did not exist, because everything was in balance. So everyone has something to reap. No one will go unpunished. Let's say that those who are changing their habits and being aware of everything they caused and what they didn't do, are on the right path, as they will help in the reverse process, they will help bring awareness to others. Not that this will simply erase everything you have done, but it will be of great value, of great help in changing consciousness, because this also needs to be done. It's like we always say, never think you're too little to do something. If everyone does something for the good, whatever it may be, this generates a wave of light and love that contaminates others, and this only increases over time. Take the first step and you will definitely see the result.